Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Chris here with Elite Level Leader. In this episode of Business and Barbells, we're going to begin right here in the boardroom with a business building and growth strategy. Then we'll head over to the Battleground where I will demonstrate a fitness training tip and provide you with a daily workout. So let's get started right now. Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified and Elite Level Leader. In this session, you will learn how to avoid business failure point number 15, which is you have poor leadership. Poor leadership can be the downfall of any business. When leaders are not effective, it can lead to a lack of direction, low morale, and decreased productivity. Additionally, poor leadership can lead to a toxic work environment, high turnover rates, and difficulty attracting new talent. Effective leadership is essential for building a strong brand, creating a positive work environment, and ensuring the success of the business. Leaders must have a clear vision, effective communication skills, and the ability to inspire and motivate their employees. To avoid this failure point, it is crucial to establish a clear vision, mission, and set of values for the business and ensure that leaders embody and reinforce these principles. Leaders must also possess strong communication and interpersonal skills, promote transparency and accountability, and create a positive and inclusive workplace culture. Additionally, leaders should invest in their own personal and professional development, seek feedback from employees and stakeholders, and be willing to adapt to changing circumstances and market conditions. Here are some steps to help you get started. Number 1, establish a strong leadership team. Ensure that your leadership team is composed of individuals with the right skills, experience, and commitment to lead the company effectively. Number 2, clearly defined vision and values. Develop a clear and compelling vision for your business, supported by the set of core values that guide decision-making and behavior at all levels of the organization. Number 3, effective communication. Leaders should excel in communication, both in articulating the company's vision and in actively listening to employees' concerns and feedback. Number 4, inspire and motivate. Leaders must inspire and motivate their teams by setting a positive example, fostering innovation, and recognizing and rewarding contributions. Number 5, continuous learning. Invest in leadership development programs and encourage ongoing learning and skill enhancement among your leadership team. Number 6, transparency and accountability. Promote transparency in decision-making processes and hold leaders accountable for their actions and their decisions. Number 7, inclusive culture. Create an inclusive workplace culture that values diversity, equity, and inclusion, where all employees feel respected and empowered. Number 8, adaptability and flexibility. Leaders should be adaptable and flexible in response to changing market conditions, technological advancements, and evolving customer needs. Number 9, conflict resolution. Develop conflict resolution skills to address issues within the team promptly and constructively. Number 10, 360-degree feedback. Implement a 360-degree feedback process where leaders receive input from peers, subordinates, and supervisors to identify areas for improvement. Number 11, lead by example. Leaders should embody the values and behaviors that they expect from their teams, serving as role models for the organization. Number 12, mentoring and coaching. Provide mentoring and coaching opportunities for leaders to help them continually refine their skills and expand their leadership capabilities. Number 13, succession planning. Develop a succession plan to ensure a smooth transition of leadership in the event of changes and departures. Number 14, regular assessments. Conduct regular assessments of leadership effectiveness, including performance evaluations and leadership surveys. Number 15, customer-centric leadership. Emphasize a customer-centric approach where leaders prioritize understanding and meeting customer needs. Number 16, seek employee input. Encourage employees to contribute their ideas and suggestions, fostering a culture of innovation and continuous improvement. Number 17, conflict resolution skills. Equip leaders with conflict resolution skills to address disputes and disagreements within the team constructively. Number 18, well-being and work-life balance. Promote employee well-being and work-life balance, recognizing that leaders who prioritize these aspects are often more effective. By implementing these strategies, you can cultivate effective leadership within your organization, which is essential for brand success, employee engagement, and overall business growth. Effective leaders set the tone for the entire organization, ensuring that it remains on a path to success and avoids the pitfalls associated with poor leadership. That is all for now. I'll see you back here in the boardroom for your next business training session. To continue, be sure to visit brandidentified.com and elitelevelleader.com to learn more about our services and our complete training programs. Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Chris here with Elite Level Leader, and welcome to the Battleground. In today's workout, I've got a 4-round total body workout for you, and it starts off with 12 right arm dumbbell thrusters. So I'm gonna head back here. We're just gonna need a single dumbbell for these thrusters. Now, we've gone over the thruster movement before, but now we're just gonna go single arm on the right, and then later on in the workout, we're actually gonna go over to the left side. But just like the normal thrusters, this is a fluid movement. So we're gonna start off here, we're gonna have the dumbbell in our right hand. So from this position, up in this front rack position here, we're gonna go down into a squat position. As you go on the squat position, now you're gonna press through the floor, explode, bring those knees back, opening up those hips, pressing that dumbbell all the way up overhead. Then we're gonna come back down and press, down, press. Now, I really want to emphasize this is a fluid movement. There's no pausing in between any of these sections. So what I mean by that is I don't want you to have this dumbbell in this front rack position. I don't want you to go down into a squat and then stand up and still have this dumbbell in this front rack position. As you are coming up out of the squat, you should be pushing at the same time. You want to use the power and the strength of your lower body to really start the momentum and the upward motion of that dumbbell. So what happens is if you come up in that squat, you still have this dumbbell in this front rack position, you actually have to do a strict press. Also, when you reverse, I don't want you to bring this dumbbell down to the shoulder and still be up in a fully upright position. As you're coming down with the dumbbell, you should be going into that squat. So basically, when you hit the bottom of that squat, it should be the exact same time that that dumbbell comes down and hits your shoulder and gets in that front rack position. Also, when you are coming up and your hips are fully open, should be at the exact moment that your arm is fully extended. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab this dumbbell, bring it up in this front rack position. From here, I like to kind of have an arm out here, a little bit of balance, outrigger, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to send those hips back, knees are going to track out over those toes, go into the squat and press, squat, press. We're going to do 12 of these right hand dumbbell thrusters. Once you've completed those, you're gonna go ahead, set your dumbbell down. Now we're gonna go into just 24 jumping jacks. So feet together, palms that get the hips. You're gonna go up, hands are gonna touch at the top, feet are gonna go out. We're gonna do 24 of these jumping jacks, keeping that heart rate up into that fat burning zone and working on conditioning at the same time. Once you're done with the 24 of those jumping jacks, now we're gonna go into 6 renegade rows. So I'm gonna need a second dumbbell for this. And we've done renegade rows here a couple times before, but I'm just gonna go over all the proper movement standards here. So first off, what we wanna do is have these dumbbells on the ground about shoulder width apart. We also want to make sure that when we place our hands on these dumbbells, our shoulders and elbows and wrists are all in a line. We don't want to be behind our dumbbells or up over the front of those dumbbells. We're going to get into a plank position like we're doing a push-up, making sure our hips aren't sagging down or piking up. Now, typically in a push-up position, your feet would be close together. You go into this push-up and you press up. However, on the renegade rows, it's a 3-part movement where you do a push-up, you row with one side, you row with the one side, the other side, and that counts as 1 rep. So really what you have to do here is you have to shift your weight from side to side to alleviate the pressure and the weight on the dumbbell so you row it. So what I need you to do is go a little bit wider stance so you have a little bit of bigger footprint here to go ahead and shift your weight. So we're gonna go into a push-up, we're gonna press out of that push-up. Now I'm gonna shift my weight to my right side, which removes the weight over here on my left. And when that happens, I'm gonna row back to my left hip, then I'm gonna row back on the right side because I just shifted my weight over to the left side. So push up, press, shift the weight, row, shift the weight again, and row. I'll do one more, push up, press, row, and row. So each time you do those 3 movements, that counts as 1 rep, and we're gonna end up doing 6 of these renegade rows. Then what we're gonna do, right back to those jumping jacks. So we're gonna keep that heart rate up again. So another 24 of those jumping jacks. Keeping that heart rate up, keeping it in that fat burning zone, and working on that conditioning while we're doing the strength at the same time. Then the next movement is back to those dumbbell thrusters, but this time we're gonna go ahead and go on the left side. So just like we were doing on the right side, bring that dumbbell up into that front rack position here, down full squat, press up, all the way down, press up, 12 on the left side, just like we did on the right side. Then you're gonna go ahead, set that dumbbell down, then you're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute. That completes one round of this workout, and like I said, gentlemen, we are gonna end up doing a total of 4 rounds today. All right, guys, that is the workout of the day. I'll see you right back here in the Battleground for your next workout, and as always, make sure you check out EliteLevelLeader.com to check out our full training programs and enlist today.